Alright,
Now it's time for television's #1 music show. The very latest charts, plus pop video exclusives. Who's in, who's out, who's on the move.
Get on with
Find
it.
out in the Chart Show.
Hiya, welcome back. Another Chart Show reaction. Getting through a few of these over the last couple of months. And this one, edition of the of the ITV Chart Show, is from 19th of August 1995, and as you'll notice from the title of the video, I put the Oasis month hashtag in there, and if you think about this particular date or this particular week of August in 1995, you'll see how I've decided to, or you'll see why I've decided to incorporate this reaction into the Oasis month that we're currently enjoying in the Mini Disc Monday series. Anyway, more about that later. Let's enjoy this with some chart news. So about 30 years ago, almost, was when this was first on. And Real McCoy are a chart breaker at number 29. Come and Get Your Love. Some good old Euro dance to kick us off. That always speaks to me. Yes, I remember this, yeah. It's a cover version, and weirdly, I'm blanking on who originally did this, which I shouldn't be, but just sitting here, watching and, you know, trying to commentate on this, my mind's drawn a blank, so I'm going to have to put it on screen. But I do like this version. I mean, it's a cover, and it's a Euro dance cover at that. So, you know, this is right up my street. Now, from the few minutes that I've been watching, I mean, I'm listening on my headphones, obviously. The sound quality on this edition doesn't seem brilliant, so I'll try and boost it as much as possible in post-production, but I can't promise that it's going to sound brilliant. But you know, you'll be able to hear the music. I can hear it. It's just there's some kind of white noise coming through, certainly for me in my headphones. So I dare say there will be for some of you, many of you watching as well. But I'll try and sort that out as best I can. Speaking of Euro dance, we've got some more here, and it's a proper Euro banger here, Everybody by Clog. Enjoyed the Real McCoy, as I knew I would. God, they put the info up pretty quick, haven't they? So maybe they're not playing too much of this. Maybe they're trying to squeeze in more videos on the chart show by this point in 1995. Look at that, they're going through it right quick. I don't think this is anything that's been edited prior either. Guru and Shaka Khan now. No, they're just showing shorter clips, which when they supposedly, you know, lower chart entries, then, you know, and then it's the top 10 at the end. I mean, it kind of makes sense, really, to cover more of the top 40. I just don't really recall them doing this back when I watched this back in the day, 30 years ago, but they obviously did. Rod Stewart and Lady Luck, a new entry at 24. Yeah, I'm not going to be overly disappointed if only a little bit of this is played. I'm just not big on Rod Stewart. rumours of Rod and Elton John doing an album and tour in the near future. Did they ever? I don't think so. Well, I don't think they did an album anyway. Lisa Moorish, I'm Your Man, is at 25. Funny thing I really know Lisa Moorish for, quite appropriately, given that this is hashtag Oasis month, is that she had a love child with Liam Gallagher, didn't she? While he was still married to Patsy Kensit, I think. Yeah. Oh, I mean, you can kind of see the attraction, can't you? Oh, she looks good in that white dress, doesn't she? Alright, okay, James, let's not get too lascivious about it. Another cover version, this, obviously, of the Wham song, of course. I actually remembered what it was. It's still annoying me that I've forgotten what Come and Get Your Love, who originally did that. It had George Michael on backing vocals there, and weirdly Lisa Moorish was miming to him. Yeah, it's obviously uncredited, or at least uncredited by the chart show. Knowing George Michael, he probably was uncredited generally for the release from South London. Her other favourite artists, unsurprisingly, include George Michael and Madonna. Sort of like an R&B version of the old Wham number. I mean, she's nice to look at, Lisa Moorish, but I can't say the actual song's doing much for me. I didn't like the original that much, but not big on Wham. But yeah, I don't think that really improves on it much, if at all. Urban Cookie Collective are an exclusive Rest of My Love. Well, I'm really only familiar with Urban Cookie Collective for their really good, and it's been reissued, remixed a couple of times over the years. The Key, The Secret, that would have been at 1993, I think that came out originally. That was, there again, kind of like sort of Euro techno, really. This is sort of more kind of handbag house, maybe, which I can take or leave a lot of this sort of thing, really. I've never heard this before. This isn't something that was on my radar 30 years ago. As far as I was concerned, Urban Cookie Collective was more or less a one-hit wonder. Maybe the follow-up to Key, The Secret did okay, I don't know. But by this point, I don't think they really did much. I'll have put the peak chart position of this on screen a few minutes ago. So perhaps this did better than I thought, but I'm assuming it didn't. It wouldn't have got top 10, and I'm not even sure it got top 40 really. But you'll have seen moments ago where it did get to on the official UK singles chart, maybe. Performed in Seoul in front of 80,000 fans. Rowan has become a member of the Flat Earth Society. Rowan, if you're still around and you're watching this, I wouldn't really admit to that, mate. Oh, look at that, that's strange. The broadcaster, which I think might be LWT on the RTV network for this, I had to put up an apology on the screen there about the atmospheric conditions possibly interfering with the broadcasting. Fish and Sam Brown, Just Good Friends. Well, last month, if you watched that chart show reaction, which was one I did from an episode in April 1994, there was a single from Fish. Well, a year and a few months later, he is still trying to crack the chart, and this time he's got the assistance of Sam Brown.
If I got down on my knees, would you hold
Fish, former original lead singer, or presumably the original lead singer of the prog rock band Marillion.
if I open up my heart?
Sam Brown, daughter of Joe Brown, I think it is, and she had some success in the late 80s, maybe turn of the 90s, and she also, I think for many years, maybe before and after her own solo career, she toured regularly with Pink Floyd on some of their, certainly their Division Bell tour, I believe, and possibly the previous one would have been Momentary Lapse of Reason, I think. She was backing vocalist on that, by the way, along with Durga McBroom as well, another successful singer in her own right. She, of course, Durga McBroom was in Blue Pearl.
Would you stand me in line? What would you do if I opened up my heart to you?
I've never heard this before. It's okay, actually. I've not heard it before. I'm certain of that. But there again, I don't think he got overly high in the shot. Oh, Fish auditioned for Evita alongside Madonna. I wonder if he auditioned for the Jimmy Nail role, because I know Jimmy Nail was in that film. Not necessarily, it could have been a different role. I've only seen Evita once. Years ago, which would have been like 1999, my flatmate rented it, I think, and we watched it on video. I haven't seen it since, but so for a musical, I quite liked it. Anyway, we're going to have a commercial break in a moment. Maybe we'll see Aswad, assuming it's not been cut. Maybe we'll see Mark and the Mechanics, assuming that doesn't get cut. And I might have to make some cuts myself, as we know. Anyway, here's your Twix teaser. I don't know the answer to that. Part 2 now. And it was Rod Stewart. I mean, that makes sense, really. It'd be that him rather than Marty Pallo who rolled with it. Yeah, you figured out, I'm sure by now, why I've included this particular edition of the chart show in Oasis month, which is really a mini This Monday only series this month on the channel. But yeah, we've added a chart show reaction to the roster for obvious reasons. So more from Oasis later, but before that we have another cup of coffee with Mike and the Mechanics. It's tea for me actually, chaps, but thank you for the offer.
Always did her best to try and please him, while he always did his best.
I think I heard this years ago and probably remarked about how bland and unmemorable it was, and my feelings haven't changed 3 decades on, to be perfectly honest. I think Mike and the Mechanics, you know, obviously it's got Paul Carrack, Mike Rutherford is on guitar, obviously, and Paul Young. Not that Paul Young, the other one. The lesser known one, arguably. Over My Shoulder, which would have come out, what's that, maybe earlier this year, as in 95 or maybe 94. Very catchy and probably rightly their biggest hit, although Living Years, which was some years prior, obviously did well as well. But over my shoulder it was a bit of an earworm really, wasn't it? Whereas this is, as soon as this finishes I'm going to forget everything about it really. That's its problem for me.
They all love him, but they always try to change him. That's what happens when a girl becomes a wife. And she pours herself another cup of coffee.
She's writing a song called Another Cup of Coffee, and it's got a, and I love my coffee, but to write a song with that as the title as well as in the lyrics is, I don't know, it's just asking for to be considered bland really. Anyway, here's the indie chart. Julian Coe down at 10, Try. Perfume down at 9, Yesterday Follows You. BMX Bandits, Love Come To Me at 8. And Isabel by Bjork is at number 7 from her Post album, I believe. It would have been, yeah, it's got to be from Post rather than debut, it being 95, and playing it as well. Now, I did review Bjork's Post album for Mini Disc Monday last month, I think that was, and this, I liked the album. I didn't love it unconditionally. I knew this was a single from it, but this wasn't one of the strongest tracks even on the album, let alone, really single worthy for me. I mean, it's okay. The video's quite good, very arty and out there as you'd expect from a Bjork promo. Nice strings in the background, I will say. It's shot on location in North Wales. Bjork's headlining Reading Festival next Saturday, and her set will be full of surprises. This, of course, would qualify for the indie chart as Bjork was on the One Little Indian label, which was one of the more prominent independent labels in the UK music scene, certainly of the era. Now, she's done better than this, better singles. It's not a terrible track, it's just, it does nothing for me really. Back to the chart itself, at number 6, the excellent A Girl Like You by Edwyn Collins. Another earworm of the era for me. Tindersticks, down at 5, Travelling Light. Number 4, Hope Street by The Levellers. And Girl from Mars, down at 3, by Ash. Great track. One of their strongest singles. Oh. Skipped very quickly past number 2 there. and Oasis would roll with it, but doesn't look like they're playing it all. I think we're probably going to hear more of that later on. It's obviously the Battle of Britpop week, isn't it? I don't know why I'm kind of still not referring to it, you know, as like it's something for you to guess until near the end. It's pretty obvious. It's that week in August, Blur versus Oasis, Country House versus Roll With It, but we'll see how the battle played out, at least in the chart show's eyes, later on. In the meantime, here's Aswad, Don't Turn Around, from the video vault. I'm always surprised how long Aswad had been going for when this was a hit. It might have the year up in the information soon, so I won't guess. I mean, I'm guessing in my head. I'll see if I'm right in a moment, no doubt. But they've been going as a reggae group. I think they've mostly been a three-piece throughout their career, I think, since the 1970s. Right, does it say the year? Yeah, 1988, that's what I thought. I should have really said it earlier, then I would have looked clever, wouldn't I? Yeah, Ace of Base covered it, and Tina Turner covered this as well, apparently. And they've had a greatest hits album come out. Okay, it's sort of lightweight reggae, this. I didn't mind it when it was a big hit back in 1988. Don't mind hearing it now. Don't find it overly thrilling, but it's pleasant enough. Sort of thing, hear it on Radio 2 or something out and about, and it's a nice sort of way to spend 3 or 4 minutes. New release of the chart show got for us. Kenny Thomas, When I Think of You. Say this is Battle of Britpop week. We've not had an awful lot in the way of good old indie. Even the indie chart didn't have an awful lot of Britpop. There seemed a little bit of shoegaze in there, really. And of course, Bjork was the only track that was played. But I mean, this is just, white soul, really. What was Kenny Thomas's biggest hit? Thinking About Your Love, was that it? Not my cup of tea, this, really.
Living without you was the hardest day. But I knew someday we would be together again. Oh, baby, 'cause I'm so satisfied. There's something about you that makes me wanna love you.
I've not got anything to say about this, really. The video itself is standard sort of romantic narrative fare, really. It's the first track from his forthcoming album, Him, and it was shot in Hawaii, and it's whiffs on the film From Here to Eternity. I suppose with him wearing an army uniform, it's perhaps obvious in hindsight that it's kind of meant to resemble a movie of some description. I've not seen From Here to Eternity, but obviously Kenny Thomas did and decided he wanted to make a music video along similar lines. Right, now for Hot Shot. No, we're not going to have a Hot Shot, it was cut out. There's Blur. Blur in Oasis. We get another Twigs teaser here. Kenny Thomas has just put a song from either George Benson or Gloria Estefan. So who did Kenny Thomas write for? George Benson. I would have actually guessed Gloria Estefan for that, but I would have been wrong. Anyway, part 3 of the ITV chart show from 19th of August, Saturday, 1995, and it's the top 10. Our tune, Felix at number 10, with the absolute banger, Don't You Want Me? Yeah, how can you resist when this comes on? So Good from Boyzone at 9. Out Here Brothers at 8. Boom Boom Boom. And Suggs, his cover of John Lennon's or the Beatles' I'm Only Sleeping. Never Forget, Take That, a former number 1 at 6. JX, Son of a Gun, another great Eurodance, great year for Eurodance really. Oh, and they're playing it as well, lovely stuff. You know, for my taste in music, which is pretty wide, but you know the kind of cheesy stuff I'm into, I mean this has been a pretty good chart show. We had some, although there was only little bits of them played really near the beginning. When in the Eurodance vein, but yeah, JX, Son of a Gun. Great melody. This is my scene. I'm unashamed and unapologetic about it. I think their follow-up was There's Nothing I Can Do, which I think I like that even more than this, and I really like this. 21-year-old Jake recorded this in his bedroom when he designed the sleeve and the logo. Great stuff. TLC, Zone 4, Waterfalls. Well, you know what numbers 1 and 2 are going to be. Yeah, the chart show are going to get it in the right order, though. The original, I Love You Baby, another great 90s dance tune. And they're playing this as well. Yeah, this is a decent episode of the chart show for me, I have to say. I think at the time I found this, I liked it, I just thought it was a bit overplayed after a while, but it did hang around in the top 10 for seemingly ages. And you don't hear it as much now, at least I don't. There's probably some commercial radio station somewhere that plays this quite often, because it was just such a big 1990s hit. But me personally, I've not heard this in quite a while, and it's nice to hear it again.
I love you, baby. 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 I love you, baby.
Oh, I love that key change with it.
I feel like I'm dancing to my own heartbeat. My soul's got feet, and I pray that the feeling never ends. I can't stop smiling. My mouth can't hide what's deep down inside, and so gotta say it again and again and again and again.
That keyboard riff.
I love baby. I love baby.
Right, okay, who's at number 2? It's Oasis, who were at number 1 in the indie chart, and I get the feeling that a certain country house would have been at number 2. He very quickly skipped through that, so why the positions were reversed for the indie chart, I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, Oasis month on the channel this month basically refers to a mini disc Monday every Monday, if you've not been keeping track of the series here in July. And I've been reviewing Oasis's first 4 studio albums, and of course this was the second single, Roll With It, released from What's the Story, Morning Glory. So please check out Mini Disc Monday, particularly this month if you're an Oasis fan. Is it a bit sarcastic to include this in Oasis month when it famously lost the Battle of Britpop? I don't know, but as many people have said when it comes to Oasis versus Blur, as far as Roll With It versus Country House is concerned, Oasis might have lost the battle, but you could argue they won the war. It's all a load of bollocks, really, isn't it? Would have been a number 1 had it been released any other week, really. And deservedly so. It's never been one of my all-time favourite Oasis singles, but it's Oasis. The quality is there. Certainly in their what I call imperial period. The video for this is a little bit on the bland side, really, especially when you compare it to what we're going to see next, assuming that that's not all been cut. I think you all know what's coming next. Hopefully I won't have to cut it either. Keep your fingers crossed that Gestapo don't get me. But here we go. Let's have a look who beat Oasis, to the UK number 1. Next week, and it's from Blur to Blair. Have fun, go mad. Yeah, I do remember this actually.
Capital B on the microphone, 50 on the funky bass tree. Now Barry B, you gotta describe, transcribe just what you got to do. I said, ladies and gentlemen, this one goes out to you and I said, have fun, do what I said.
Yeah. I'm not sure how to feel about this, really. I don't think I like this much. Oh, we're having a couple of preview clips. Didn't like that much in the back of the day. Don't like it even less now. This Summer by Squeeze. Another one I remember. Squeeze, of course, has been going probably best part of 20 years at this point. A bit under me. Certainly since the late 70s. Right, I can see the end credits coming on, so that is my cue to say goodbye. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed it. Leave your comments where they ought to be. Special thanks to my subscribers and patrons. And please, will you all join me again next time for my next ITV Chart Show reaction. Cheers everyone. See ya.